Hello, welcome to Derivatives Made Easy. The first thing I want to talk about is what is a derivative. Derivative basically means that you're finding a slope of a line tangent to a curve. So basically what a derivative is a change in y over a change in x. Basically, you're changing your output over your input. Here's an example. If you're trying to take the derivative of 2x squared, take your power and multiply it by your coefficient in front, and then subtract 1 from your power. If you do this example right, you should get 4x to the 1, which is basically just 4x. Let's do another example. Let's say you want to take the derivative of x. Well, x is basically raised to the power of 1. So we multiply by the coefficient, which is also 1. And we subtract 1 from the power again. Remember, anything raised to 0 power goes to 1. Another example. This time, we're taking the derivative with respect to y. Take your power and multiply it by the coefficient. As you can see, don't forget to write in your coefficient. Then subtract 1 from your power. Are you starting to see a trend now? This time, we'll take it with respect to a z. X, y, and z are commonly used in math. You'll see a lot of derivatives on your tests and exams using either z, a t, a y, or an x. Don't be fooled, they're all the same. As you can see, we take our power, 4, multiply our coefficient of 5 to get 20, and then subtract 1 from the power to get a new power of 3. There's other notations we use, such as y prime, f of x prime, and d over dx. These are all basically meant to say take the derivative in respect to whatever variable you see. In this case, it's an x. Teachers use common tricks in exams. This is supposed to be y equals 1 over x. Basically means y to the minus 1. x to the minus 1, sorry. Take your exponent and multiply it out front. It's basically the same. This is commonly seen on math exams as well. Another example, f of x is equal to x to the 1/2. Instead of using a number this time, we're using a fraction. It's the same thing. Don't be fooled. Take your time when you subtract your powers on fractions. A lot of students mess up on those. Another example, y equals 5 to the square root of x squared. Remember, you can rewrite this as x to the 2/5. By now, you should be able to recognize that this comes out to 2/5 x to the 2/5 minus the 1. So this gets us 2/5 x to the minus 3/5. These are common. Always know your derivatives of sine and cosines. It'll save you plenty of time if you know those in advance. If we have y equal to sine x, the derivative of y is cosine x. If we want to find the second derivative, we would just say that the derivative of cosine is a minus sine of x. Now if we want to take the third derivative, we know that sine goes to cosine, which gives us the minus cosine of x. If we want to go a step further, we find out it comes to the original statement of y equals sine x. This can be a typical homework problem and even a problem on an exam. The next video will cover product and quotient rules.